Hi, I'm John Corelli, and welcome to CrewTimer. If you're watching this video, I'm going to guess you didn't just stumble upon it while surfing YouTube looking for funny pet videos. So I'll assume you signed up to volunteer at an upcoming regatta, and you're interested in what your task will include while supporting the time services at the race. Whether it's the FIRA Championships, one of the Florida Scholastic Championships, or any other regatta, large or small, in the state of Florida, CrewTimer makes timing races easy and accurate. These are just some of the races in Florida where CrewTimer has been used. You'll even find it at the head of the Charles up in Boston. So if you've helped out before, welcome back. This should be a refresher tutorial. If you're new to this volunteer position, watch the video and feel free to ask any questions. If you're working with me, I'll be going through the system with you anyway before your shift. And be assured that the system is very easy to use. CrewTimer is a mobile application that runs on a device at the starting line as well as on another device at the finish. The cloud-based backend provided by Google Cloud Services supports the synchronization of data, time, and entries between the two mobile devices, as well as the results page posted on the website. As a side note, CrewTimer supports a mixed format regatta, where some events are sprint type and others might be run like a time trial, which are just like head races. Let's take a closer look at the layout of the mobile application. At the top is a free-running time of day clock. The app gets this time from the cloud, so all devices are able to stay in sync. This part shows previous events with captured start times. The Add Split button is what you tap on to capture a time. This icon shows what timing station this device is for. If you're working the starting line, you should see a green checkered flag with the word Start next to it. Double tapping this icon brings up additional configuration items that we can review before your shift. These yellow bars show the event schedule information, including the event name. And finally, below the event name is a group of buttons with bound numbers, along with team name abbreviations. This region is also scrollable. So let's see this in action and capture some times. Tapping on the Add Split button will capture a new time. Once we do that, we just have to assign that time to an event. Note the purple row in the top half and the one split message underneath the Add Split button. That notification that came up at the bottom of the screen is just a reminder that we have a pending split that hasn't been assigned to an event yet. To do that, we just tap on any bound number for that event. And now event 19B is assigned. At the starting line, you have two basic tasks. Capture a time when the race starts, and assign that captured time to the event that just started. Furthermore, a Bluetooth clicker device can be used to take the place of the Add Split button on the app. I'll be providing one of those to you, which will make it easier to time accurately because you won't have to look down at the device to tap on the soft button. When you get your mobile device, we'll review the configuration of your timing position. If you're at the starting line, the configuration button should be a green checkered flag with the word Start next to it. Double tapping on that button will bring up a configuration screen, but you don't have to worry about it. We'll go over that before your shift. With the boats lined up, a starting official will start the race either with a horn or a flag. At the time of the starting signal, you'll capture the time using the Bluetooth clicker by pulling the trigger once to capture the time. You'll then assign that time by tapping one of the bound numbers in the event that just started. Just tap on any bound number that's listed in the event. When you do that, you'll notice the bound numbers on the app turn to gray. Let's run an example race. Here we have a 5-boat sprint race that's lined up and ready to go. The referee is about to start this race. Alignment is good. The horn comes out. And we have a start. Time is captured. And that's just a notification to assign it to an event. And now that time is assigned to the event that just started. At the finish, another person will be capturing times each moment a boat crosses the finish line. Once all the boats finish, we'll assign those captured times to bow numbers by tapping the order of finish. The mobile app does some math, and presto, you have your elapsed time for every boat in that race. All 5 boats have crossed, and now we'll assign those times by tapping on the bow numbers. And that's pretty much it. From there, it's just wash, rinse, and repeat. So let's talk about what-if scenarios. Races aren't always perfect, and sometimes things just happen. For instance, if there's a breakage or collision and the referee has to stop the race, you'll need to prepare to either restart that race or skip to the next one. It all depends on what the starting line referee determines is the best approach for the situation. In any case, you'll need to remove that captured time. Here's a scenario. We've captured a time and assigned it to 17B. If you want to remove that time, just tap on the garbage can that appears on the right and then tap delete. Once you do, the buttons will turn white again, and then you'll be able to start whichever race is next. Be sure to pay attention to the event names that show up on the app. The event you are starting may be off screen. You can scroll up or down to search through the list. And as always, work with your aligner. Here's another example. After capturing a start time, it's possible that it gets assigned to the wrong event. Maybe the starting official switched the order of events, or maybe you just tapped on the wrong set of bow numbers. In either case, it's very easy to fix in the mobile app. So let's say event 22C started and we captured a valid time, but assigned it to 1A accidentally. Now we don't want to delete the time using the trash can, but rather we just need to reassign it to the correct event. To do that, you just have to tap on the blue row in this region, avoiding the trash can. And from the resultant dialog box that comes up, you can simply tap the event pull down and select the correct event from the list. And now event 22C has a valid start time assigned to it. In this final example, here's a what-if scenario where in between races you may have bumped the clicker or accidentally tapped on the Add Split button. What this ends up doing is queuing up invalid start captures which will end up getting assigned incorrectly when you tap on the bow numbers. This is because times get assigned in the order they were captured. As a general rule of thumb, you want to see no purple rows or pending split numbers in the top half of the screen before the race starts, so get in the habit to check that in between races. So again, this is easy to fix as it's similar to the breakage example I went through earlier. To clear out those extra time captures, you just tap on the trash can and then tap delete for each one. You'll need to do this for every spurious time that's up there. With no purple rows or pending splits showing, you're now ready to start the next race. Thanks again for watching this training video. Hope you find it helpful. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And thanks again for volunteering at the upcoming regatta.